In the following presentation, you will see 8 good qualities, 8 stressors, and 8 stress behaviors of the Enneagram type. Mark with a tick which apply to you. Enneagram Type 9. Nines are peaceful. They are laid back, easygoing people who are down to earth and comfortable with themselves. Nines enjoy chilling out, just lying in a hammock with their favorite comforts such as food and drink nearby, and just allowing the world to pan out around them as they enjoy each moment as it comes. Nines go about their lives in a calm, untroubled, and unhurried manner. Nothing seems to disturb them, and even if everyone around them is overreacting and stressed out, they're able to keep their cool. Nines are accepting of people as they are and are even-tempered and non-threatening. They're often flustered in the face of adversity, and they often have a common philosophy to deal with troublesome situations. Why get too excited or upset? Life is short. Nines are low-key, and they don't want to stand out, so they don't take themselves too seriously, and they're modest people, content in staying in the background and not causing any inconvenience to others. Nines are also patient, with a quiet strength and tremendous endurance. So 9 is the center of the body center, and some people say that which is the strongest type of the Enneagram, nines are the strongest type of the Enneagram. So the center of the body, once they decide not to move, you can't move them. So they're patient with a quiet strength and tremendous endurance. They're modest people and they rarely come across as opinionated or pushy. Nines just go with the flow and are accommodating individuals, making it easy for them to go along with the plans of others. They may participate in group activities like cycling, which helps them be part of the group and get in touch with their bodies, and just hang out doing things together. Nines also don't like to rock the boat, and that makes them welcome in many social situations. Nines are naturally adaptive, and they don't make a big fuss of things, and they can naturally adapt to their surroundings. They adopt the live and let live philosophy, and try not to make a big deal out of life itself. Nines have a forgiving nature, and are always willing to give others the benefit of the doubt, and are often looking for positive interpretations to any situation. Nines want things to be comfortable, and they often go through comfortable routines. They like experiencing something familiar on a regular basis, like in the concrete activities they regularly partake in, such as here going to playing on the slot machines, give them a sense of calm and stability. Nines often have pastimes that give them comfort, so whether it's going to the casino, computer games, arts and crafts, hobbies, gardenings, and so on, these pastimes give them a great deal of comfort. Nines blend in to their surroundings, and they have an ability to bring and unify people together. They fit into the environment, and they don't need to be special, and they don't like to bring attention to themselves. Nines' identity is with others, either at work, family, or friends. So as long as those around them are okay, they're okay. Nines give off a steady and reassuring presence. They're grounded individuals and create space for others, holding a place for others to come out. Nines also make good mediators, and they're easily able to see the validity in all different points of view. They help everyone move towards a common goal, and they do this by helping others get along better with each other, tempering down the anger of others and creating harmony around them. And what stresses a 9 out? Nines are overburdened by needing to be easygoing and agreeable. They believe if they are not calm and peaceable, they will not be loved. These are some of their thoughts under stress. I'm forced to make a choice. I can't handle this conflict. I have to make a change in my life. I must avoid my emotions. I don't matter to anyone. This situation is so unsettling. I have to go along to get along with others. I just haven't got the energy to decide. And some of the behaviors that nines exhibit under stress. Nines do not want to be deeply touched or affected by reality. They shut down and they insulate themselves from the world. They drop their energy and insulate their anger. You just can't get at them in the inner space, which they populate with pleasurable memories or hobbies. You can't reach them there as they're so protected by many layers. And deep underneath, there's a big volcano waiting to explode. Nines avoid intensity, numb themselves to how they really feel, and tune out reality. To stay connected with others, they must not be connected to themselves. And so they're not aware of themselves as a single person. Instead, they focus on the other person. It takes too much energy for them to participate more fully in their own lives or give an appropriate response to others. Nines may bury their head in the sand and ignore and deflect all the difficulties around them. They don't ask for what they want and just resign themselves to being carried along by whatever happens in life. They don't want to disrupt their internal and their external world. And while they may appear very busy in their everyday activity, what they really avoid dealing with are the more urgent and critical problems in life. Nines avoid making decisions and procrastinate, as they worry the decision will upset the balance of things. They allow circumstances and other people to make the choice for them, so they don't have to choose. Nines may enter into a hassle-free relationship and let their partner run all the major decisions, gaining their sense of identity through their fusion with someone else. Nines get into a comfortable routine and stick to it as it feels familiar. Changing it would take too much energy, and doing so could risk potential conflict. They settle for their lot in life, and they don't want to bother anyone by just going on about their ordinary business every day. Nines must resist anything that will make them aware of their rage, pain, frustration, or any other negative feelings, which just makes them a shell of a person. Nines numb themselves out, so nothing makes a difference for them. They turn to alcohol, drugs, exercise, computer games, checking the same websites every day, and shopping for inconsequential items and other hobbies. Nothing is worthwhile for nine to devote their energy to, and numbing out helps them not to feel any discomfort. Life is just less immediate and less threatening to them. Nines are neglectful and careless towards themselves. They lack confidence in their own ability to cope with life, and for the sake of simplicity go along with the demands and requirements of other people. In groups, they prioritize the needs of the group above their own, and though they may live very full lives, is full of everything but themselves. Nines rarely examine their own thought patterns and behavior. It takes too much effort and energy, so they just go to sleep instead. They don't voice any of their own thoughts, opinions, or views, and instead they give the viewpoints of others, their friends, their colleagues, families, or other common views. This allows them to avoid being held responsible for anything that happens around them. So it's the last of the 9 types. Thanks for sticking with it. So here's how you interpret your Enneagram test results. For each of the good qualities, stresses, and stress behaviors, you should have a score of 0 to 8. Take your stresses score and divide it by 2, and add it to your good qualities and stress behavior score for a total of 0 to 20. A result of 12 or more means you identify strongly with the Enneagram type. It could be either your core type, your wing, or you could be connected to the type by a line.